In today's show, Gout-Proof Your Diet, Foods to Avoid and Why, we will dive into the world of gout prevention and learn about the foods to steer clear of. Gout, a form of arthritis, occurs when uric acid accumulates excessively in the bloodstream. Uric acid, a waste product produced naturally by the body, can turn into tiny crystals that settle in the joints, leading to inflammation, swelling, and unbearable pain. While the big toe is the most commonly affected area, gout can also target the other parts of the foot, ankle, and knee, as well as other body parts, albeit less frequently. Have you ever heard of people describing gout as walking on broken glass? This phrase perfectly describes the sensation of intense pain and discomfort experienced by people during a gout attack. It can be just like walking on shards of glass with every movement, making it challenging to walk or even stand. The excruciating pain and discomfort can last anywhere from 3 to 10 days. Unfortunately, many persons struggle with gout attacks because their bodies have difficulty removing excess uric acid efficiently. Nevertheless, there is good news. You can control gout by making dietary and lifestyle modifications in addition to taking medication. Not all individuals with gout experience a severe level of pain, and symptoms can vary in intensity and frequency. Coming up later in the show, we'll be discussing how to avoid painful gout attacks by adopting a gout-friendly vegan diet. Stay tuned and we will find out in a short moment. Gout is the most common type of inflammatory arthritis found in the United Kingdom and the United States, according to researchers. Studies reveal that diet plays a significant role in the development of the disease, with cultures that consume high amounts of red meat, processed foods, sugars and other foods high in purines having higher rates of gout. Purines are chemical compounds that occur naturally both in the body and food. When you consume food, your body produces purines, which your digestive system breaks down into uric acid. Most of this uric acid is reused by your system, but some is eliminated through urine and stools. If you have an excess of purines to process, uric acid can accumulate in your blood, causing hyperuricemia. This can occur when you consume large amounts of high purine foods or have a health condition that impairs your body's ability to process purines. Ultimately, this can result in gout, as we've mentioned earlier. Although it's impossible to have a purine-free diet, since purines are present in the same foods that contain proteins, which are necessary for DNA and protein synthesis in the body, gout patients are still advised to limit their purine intake. While purines are essential for maintaining good health, certain foods are higher in purines than others. Studies indicate that diets high in animal people meat and seafood, which are laden with purines, increase the likelihood of gout attacks compared to diets consisting mainly of fruits, vegetables and legumes, which contain lower amounts of purines. Therefore, to reduce the risk of elevated uric acid levels, individuals are encouraged to refrain from consuming meat from animal people. One study, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, found that consuming high amounts of animal people meat, seafood and alcohol was associated with an increased risk of gout in men. The study followed over 47,000 men for 12 years and found that those who consumed the highest amounts of animal people meat had a 41% increased risk of developing gout compared to those who consumed the least amounts. Switching to a vibrant and nourishing vegan diet while eliminating animal people meat intake can effectively prevent the onset of a painful gout attack. Although some vegetables, legumes and beans contain purines, there is no need to worry. Research shows that consuming high purine plant-based foods does not trigger gout attacks. In fact, munching on these plant foods can help you reduce uric acid levels and enhance your overall well-being. So why not try out a wholesome vegan diet and enjoy the magnificent benefits it offers to gout sufferers, including the lowering of the risk of gout and unlocking other health perks, especially with protein-packed nuts and legumes. You may be surprised to learn that eliminating animal people meat isn't the only way to protect yourself against gout. don't let alcohol off the hook either, as it can interfere with the elimination of uric acid, leading to its buildup in your body and ultimately gout attacks. There are several reasons why alcohol consumption can raise uric acid levels. One of these reasons is the presence of purines in alcoholic beverages, which are particularly abundant in beer. Another source of purines, nucleotides, can also be converted into more uric acid due to alcohol's ability to accelerate their breakdown. Furthermore, alcohol can affect the rate of uric acid excretion, resulting in elevated levels of uric acid in the body. This can lead to the formation of sharp crystals that painfully invade your joints, worsening your symptoms. If you are determined to keep gout in check, stay vigilant and steer clear of alcohol. Let's switch gears and move on to another interesting topic: the potential effects of sugar and sweet treats on your body's uric acid levels. You might be surprised to learn that consuming large amounts of fructose and sugary foods can have a significant impact on uric acid levels in the body. So, without further ado, let's dive in and explore the reasons behind this. First, sugar and sweets can contribute to gout risk by containing a calorie overload, a red flag for obesity, which is a risk factor for gout. But it's not just the calories that are the problem. Second, while soft drinks might not be rich in purines, fructose-rich beverages can be just as harmful, as they promote the production of uric acid during metabolism. That's why a sugar binge can send uric acid levels skyrocketing. So now that you know the reasons why, it might be a good opportunity to consider curbing your sugar intake. In addition to cutting down on sugar consumption, staying hydrated is another useful measure for preventing gout. And if you're already a sufferer, it can even help alleviate symptoms. But how exactly does hydration do this? It turns out that the benefits of staying hydrated go beyond just quenching your thirst. You might be surprised to learn how it can reduce the concentration of uric acid in the blood. Becoming dehydrated could actually increase your risk of developing gout. Experts aren't entirely sure why, but they believe that it has something to do with the concentration of uric acid crystals in your joint fluid. In addition, gout is associated with the development of kidney stones that contain uric acid, and dehydration significantly increases the chances of their formation. Don't worry though, because there's an easy way to prevent dehydration and lower your gout risk by drinking 6 to 8 250 ml glasses of water each day. And if you're exercising or sweating in hot weather, make sure to drink even more. If you're struggling with gout, maintaining a healthy diet and lifestyle are absolutely crucial. But don't let purine-rich foods like animal, people meat, seafood and alcohol bring you down. And let's forget about the high fructose corn syrup and the can of sugary drinks in your hand, because they're also a no-go. Instead, power up with a diet chock full of whole grains, fruits and veggies. A vegan diet can work wonders in managing gout symptoms and stopping future flare-ups in their tracks. But that's not all. To crush those gout attacks and improve your overall health, you need to amp up your exercise game, stay hydrated and maintain a healthy weight. With these changes, we hope you'll feel like a whole new person. So let's improve our health together.